professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a Scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber trying. You see the thumbnail. So in Houston, they implemented a noise ordinance for bars and nightclubs, blah, 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 that are 300 feet away from neighborhoods, residential areas, right? And I guess people have been partying so much, and it's so loud. And here's my thing. And there's a certain section of town, is it Washington, I was about to say the Heights, but it's a certain section near downtown. It's like a bunch of bars, restaurants, nightclubs, and it's but it's like surrounded by a residential area. It's a couple of areas like that, but this is the biggest one. And I'm thinking to myself, because for y'all who don't know, I was born in New Orleans, so to be in a musical environment, that ain't nothing new. But the thing about it is, if you move to a certain place, you know what's going on there. Like if you move into a neighborhood and you know that area is known for bars and nightclubs and it's too loud, why did you move there? Because I doubt we're talking about people who were there before the bars and nightclubs were there. I'm pretty sure because of how these HOAs, and people who put in complaints roll, it's usually a bunch of newer people who wanted to go somewhere that, I can go out anytime I want. And then they got old because they couldn't go to sleep because people was up, because the music was going. And then, everybody shut up, it's too loud, cut it off, I'm calling the police. What you gonna do? You gonna try to get rid of all the businesses? Because this is what happens. And I'm gonna talk about it in a few different ways. See, you're gonna have the people who legitimately will only say something if it gets really, really out of hand. But the majority of the people are gonna just call the cops at will. I heard a pin drop. Oh, my ears. So even if they cut the music down, they're gonna still complain. They're going to still fine them to oblivion. They're going to get some of these places shut down. And they're going to be like, yeah. And then there's going to be less and less places to go to. And then you're going to have people who get upset. And they don't shut down the quote-unquote white businesses. So what they're going to do is, they're not even going to be, how could I say this? They're not even going to live or be around the black businesses, but they're going to complain on them because they couldn't shut the white ones down because they know the black ones would get shut down. And then, I got somebody. They're going to do that. That's what people do. And then it's going to make it a racial thing because, and it's going to be a problem because they're not going to look into these people. They're not going to say, okay, well, I'm such and such. I live over by and it's loud. They're not gonna double check to make sure that person actually lives there, the person is calling. They're not gonna do that. They're just gonna go find them. We got a phone call. Go find from who? Somebody in the neighborhood. Who in the neighborhood? It's an anonymous person. Okay. And then, the crazy part about it is you're gonna have people who go to these businesses and they nitpick and don't like something, they're going to go home and file a noise complaint. They didn't like the food, they didn't like the service, maybe they got wasted, aka drunk, and they got put out. So the next thing they're going to do, I know what I'm going to do, I'm going to call. So my thing is, okay, so you moved in these neighborhoods for these reasons, and now you're trying to get these these businesses shut down for the same reason you moved there. Because you can't tell me you knew what you were getting into before you got there. And this is where a lot of people lie because they act like, oh, I didn't know. You knew. Trick, you knew. So a lot of times what winds up happening is you got these people who are playing game after game after game after game, and now it's going to be too late. See what I'm saying? And at a certain point, they're going to have to double back and go, oh man, these people were in compliance. These people were in compliance. But y'all just find people because with the economy being the way it is, hey, we just going to get the money. And see, if you mess up the nighttime economy, it's going to have an effect on the daytime economy. So, because what happens when people don't, they can't go to places, where everybody knows your name. They can't go there anymore. And then what are they going to do? Go home in the same neighborhoods and throw a party, and then you're going to call the police on them. So, you got to be careful because this is what, and everybody who's ever had a 4th of July party, a birthday party, a Super Bowl party, a Final Four party, graduation, and what happens? A neighbor looks at you, you're having fun. I'm calling the police. So this is going to spill over into some other stuff. But that's just my thoughts on it. Tell me what you think, because to me, if you're going to live in a party neighborhood, you shouldn't complain. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.